Yo, what's up everyone? My name is Logan Firelord, and as you can see, I'm back, finally. I already explained why it took me so long to come back, and now here I am. So without further delay, welcome to Jolly. This one is quite an oldie in the FNAF fan game scene, because it was made actually before Sister Location. It's based around it, and you can even see, like, once I click new game, you'll see why. But this one's quite an oldie. And so I'm going to start a series where I go through every single Jolly game until I've gone through all of them. Minus Jollibees, because Jollibees isn't, you can't play that one anymore. They took it down. So just mainline Jolly games. So without further ado, let's go. After the release of Circus Baby's Pizza World, fast food restaurants income has drastically dropped. However, the CEO of Jolly Entertainment said he will not prevail this drop of attention to his restaurants, and that he will compete with Circus Baby's Pizza World. He announced that starting tomorrow, he will transform his restaurants to be more interactive with the audience. So that's what I mean. So before Sister Location came out, it was widely accepted that the game actually took place like in the future. It was like after FNAF 3, and you can see that even further here. But of course, we learned that that actually was wrong and took place before FNAF 3, which was a problem.
We just got the new animatronics from the CEO sent us yesterday.
So this game has pretty basic mechanics. The building power will run out, so you have like a generator to recharge it. There's a light for in case an animatronic shows up here. The door. And then the cameras. So there's multiple floors to this game. Like there's multiple floors to the restaurant. You have kind of the base restaurant area. So honestly, I'm not sure how it works. So I'm assuming this is like the base main restaurant area. But it seems like this is the second floor. So what do people have? I guess maybe people start out like in here. And then, I don't know, this game's weird. The layout of the place doesn't necessarily matter though, because what does is the robots, which they are all over here. So you have Jolly here, Tweety here, and I believe this one is George. No, I think this one's George and this one's Maxie. It could be the other way around, I'm not sure. It doesn't matter. So you have these vents which you can seal, because these two will try and crawl through them. And you can see like there's vent doors attached to each of their cameras. But then, and then they go up here and to here. But the issue is that, oh, sorry if you guys hear some like noises in the background. There's some like stuff going on, but anyway. They can go into this elevator. What's it called? The phone call doesn't necessarily matter because it's just explaining what I am. Here, I'll kind of like let him keep yapping a little.
Through walls and ceilings. Stop them from getting away. Go over camera 11. Click on a wire, and when it goes red, red colour means the wire is being broken. Click on a wire fixes it remotely through the camera. I think that's it. You should be safe. Check the cameras.
Here's another major mechanic I forgot to mention, but I will in a second.
Alright, have a good night, and I will talk to you tomorrow.
So I don't know if y'all can really hear me over this guy's yapping, but as I was saying, so the animatronics will go into the elevator, and you can toggle which floor they're going to, so if they start riding up, you can press this to bring them back down. But then once they actually get here, that's when you have to use your door. So this is the Medallionette. Amazing name, I know. So it has these wires attached to it, and occasionally the wires will break down, and you have to come here and recharge them. But then if you take too long, then the wire that's broken down will fully break. Now that isn't the end of the world. So it's not the end of the world if it fully breaks, because like you have 4 of them, so you have 4 chances to stop it. But the issue is they kind of break down a lot. Okay, here's Tweety about to go into the elevator. Okay, the issue is I have a tendency to stay on the cams for a bit too long, and so that makes me just eat through my power. Okay, Tweety hasn't gone yet. So I guess he's just gonna kind of stay there for a while. Okay. Is Tweety? Nope, Tweety is still there. Yeah, but once you run out of reserve power, that's it. You gotta make it last the rest of the time. So I'm only about halfway there, and I'm honestly not doing very good. Oh, crap. Yeah, see, so she's on the top floor, so if she had left that, then I would have kind of been screwed. But I was able to bring her back down, which is good. Alright. So now I got just kind of... Oh, whoops. I did not mean to do that. That could have been bad. Anyway, so the whole goal... is to just keep her down there as much as possible. Yeah, so really Metal Yamet and Tweety are the main threats of this night, with whoever this is just kind of being there a little bit. Okay, but I have to wait till she actually goes up, because I can bring her up to me if I'm not careful. Okay, well, fortunate to be me. See, so now she's up here. I have to rush over and bring her back down. So honestly, the gameplay loop of this game is pretty fun because it's all like a juggling act. So you have to keep tabs on everyone all at once. Well, that's not good. So I guess if you keep the vents sealed, then that drains extra power. How did you get up here? The building's off, the elevators don't work. How did you get up here? I didn't check the time beforehand, so I really hope I'm almost there, because that would be real sad to die to a power out on the first night. Okay, Jolly, you can take your sweet time. That's okay. Please, don't let me die first night. That would be very sad. Okay, I'm dead. Dang it. As you guys could see, I didn't do very good with my power usage. I focused way too much on keeping Tweety and I think that was George down. So, that's unfortunate. I'll just mute that call for y'all. Yeah, the sad thing is I still had some generator power left. So if I had paid better attention to it, I could have lasted till the end. So that's really just my fault. I was focusing way too much on the animatronics and not as much on like my actual power. So yeah, that's on me. Okay. So until I don't know if like the animatronics will actually start moving if the phone call like isn't active. So I guess I kind of just have to wait here until they start. Yeah, so it seems like they probably aren't going to be moving for a little while. Oh, I didn't even realize it shows the building power right here, so I'm just stupid. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to cut back to whenever they, like, start moving around, so I'll be back in a second. Alright, everyone, I'm back. And, okay, so I've noticed, I've kind of figured out the gameplay loop a little bit, how it goes. So what you want to do is be on the cameras as little bit as possible, because the cameras take up an excruciating amount of power. So what you want to do is you want to minimize your camera usage while juggling everyone else. Obviously that is very difficult to do. Oh. And now it like truly begins. So I might have to bite the bullet at some point and just keep him. Yeah, see, because I have the vent sealed, they drain 2 at a time. So I might have to bite the bullet and unseal him. And just kind of let him come up here. I don't really know what the point of sealing him is if it just drains the power and he never leaves. So it might be better just to go ahead and like keep him in. Yeah, because I guess the whole point is it brings him right down over to you. Okay, yeah, I'm doing bad on my power. It's Because that right there is what killed me last time. I wasn't paying attention to my power, and I let it run out before the generator was even done. Okay, I'm gonna keep this unsealed and just kind of see what happens. Because I'm going into this game mostly blind. Like, I've beaten the night before, technically, but, like, I never really... it was a while ago, and I think I kind of just lucked out on it, so I don't even know. Okay, gonna get off the cameras for a little bit. I'll take any opportunity I can to not have to be on the cameras. Oh gosh, so he's right in front of me, isn't he? Okay, toggle elevator floor. Ooh, crap. I don't even know where he is. That's not good. Come on, come on. Okay, here he is. Okay, that's better. Okay, bruh. Really had to do that right as I got off the cameras. So, I guess my main goal is to just keep track of, I think that's George, and just make sure he doesn't get in my office. Because once he gets up here, he's right in front of my door. Yeah, see? So he's going to be right there in a moment. And so when that happens, I have to keep this closed. Now, I don't know if he'll just stay there the entire night or if he goes somewhere else, but I'm really hoping that's the case. Okay, and that is the last of my reserve power. Luckily, we're at 4:30 a.m., so I should almost be there. Okay. Okay, that's not good. Alright, so I guess kind of my game plan is just keep toggling between these two, keeping a close eye on them while minimizing camera usage as much as I can. And then checking this, because luckily looking at this doesn't drain any power, so I've got to survive for just another minute. I'm good. Okay. Lucky for me, he takes a long time to actually crawl through the vents, so that should keep me alive for at least a little bit longer. Watch, as soon as I said that, now he's gonna be right up here. Okay, bro. You've got to be kidding me. Why both of them? Does that sound him crawling through the vents? I don't know. There's a lot of really weird ambient sounds in the background, but I have no idea what they are. Okay, bring her back down. So I'm gonna keep it over here for a little while. Check the time. Okay, almost there. We've got this in the bag. He didn't even come close to my office once. And any second now, I should be good to go. There we go. Easy peasy. Just ignore the fact that I died at one point. That's because I didn't know what I was doing. Why is the 6 a.m. screen off center? That don't make sense. Doesn't matter. Okay, minigame time. What we got? Okay. This is the elevator. I'm Jolly. I'm Jolly B. Except I'm not, because due to copyright issues, I can't be. Okay, what's this way? Oh, sweet, a button. Okay, what is that? It looks like a lever, but or something. It's a weird blue thing on the wall. This minigame really reminds me of the FNAF 3 ones. Okay, so I think that's Maxie. So that means in the other room is George. Okay, there's Metal Beyond that. Okay. Jeez, this really is like FNAF 3. I love how every major FNAF fan game series at the time just had to have some kind of puppet-like character. It's like this had one. Five Nights at Candy's has Vinny. Final Nights has the brother. Just every major FNAF fan game series had to have something like it. I think that's funny. Okay, so we went into the elevator, and I guess that's it. Because it's there. Just, okay, that would have been nice to read. Okay, night 2. Let's hear what the phone guy actually has to say this night.
Hello? Hello? Hey, congrats night 2. By now you may have noticed that box full of parts in your office. Yeah, that came from the auction last week. They were bought from this place called Fazbear's Scare, or something like that. We were busy unpacking and building the animatronics, but we didn't have the time to lift the boxes of spare parts in your office to the parts and service room. Yeah, those parts are pretty out. Speak of Arwood, did Johnny ever leave the main stage? Probably not. John is the most special animatronic as you can probably tell. He's the oldest designed character among all of them too. Yeah, he's the most memorable when it comes to children. I want to remind you about the usage of the air vents and the elevator. You don't really need to keep them sealed. Hey, here's an advice. Seal them when you're too busy fixing cameras and ropes. That should work well with the elevator too. Alright, talk to you soon.
Okay, so already they're kind of all over the place now. So as I said before, at the time people thought that FNAF sister location was going to be in the future, and you can tell because Fazbear's Fright is like a major plot point, but it's supposed to be a direct competitor to Circus Babies, which obviously did not exist at the time. Okay. Oh shoot, they're both. Oh no. Okay, so they're all out now. So, I really don't think I need to keep these things sealed at all. I hope he's not like already here. Yeah, I was about to say that would be very unfortunate. Come on, man. Okay. Come on, press the button. Shoot, I didn't even realize she was in there. Oh, that could have been bad. Oh, please don't tell me. Ah, dang it. Okay, so they're probably all up here now. Ah, come on. I don't have time to look because middle of the night. Okay. Oh no. I'm kind of boned. Kind of boned. This ain't good. Oh boy. There is she. There she is. Dude, just seeing her like piercing eyes in the darkness is so scary. I love it. This game has some really good camera renders. Apparently, Ivan G, the creator of this game, was like 13 when he made it. So for the game really to be this high quality is insanely impressive. Okay, so... Okay, so I really barely even need to worry about that. Okay. I have no idea where anyone is. Okay, there's, I think, Tweety. Oh, and she's gone. Okay, there she is. So I think next stop, Tweety is going to be in my office. Oh, come on. Why are two of them breaking? Okay, so there's... Ah, crap. I didn't realize he was finally there. Okay, so... It is obvious I'm not very good at this. So anyway, now that we're actually on night 2, I believe that that's gonna be it for today's video. It's nice to finally be like back in the swing of making these things. So anyway, like if you enjoyed, but I doubt you did, subscribe if you're new to join the Fire Kingdom, and I will see you all in the next one. So remember to stay awesome.